Hey, welcome everyone to an exciting, fun exhibition match here. We got Tom Reed versus Rinehart, or Ryan Fleming. So these are two current champions of a couple other online leagues and stuff, and also previous big-time champions for events such as. Let me actually pull up this information. Yeah, Tom has won a couple, I guess maybe at least one System Open, and plenty, as I was informed, countless regionals. So we're talking a very good player, very solid, strong player, and versus Reinhardt, who you guys know is our previous Steel City Champ winner, a top 4 player in the Sith Squadron Chilean Hyperspace tournament, and also a Hoth System Open winner. Um, so it's pretty awesome that these two they wanted to play. They've been wanting to play each other for a little while now. They haven't played against each other in a while, so they decided, you know what? Hey, let's do our current winning list versus or each other. So maybe we'll see more of these champion matchups in the future. I don't know yet. So we're working on that. But as the players kind of get set up, we're just going to be sitting here and uh, you know just kind of waiting a little bit. So I appreciate the patience. I'll probably be on mute for a little bit, and for all those who followed and stuff beforehand, thank you. All right. Looks like the players are pretty much going to be set here now. I finally got all of Tom's list. I knew it was Boba Koshka, but we'll go over it here in a little bit. Um, and let me get the. There we go. Now you can see that. And why is that 70? I don't know if they're gonna. I actually am not sure if they're gonna. How long of a match they're gonna play. There we go. So I'm assuming 75. They might play longer. They might play no time limit. Um, but yeah, this is just a fun, friendly game and pretty exciting. They've been wanting to see this matchup for a while. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, so as you guys know, Reinhardt, he's flying his 6 Seekless. They all have marksmanship. They all have auto blaster. One of them is Latine. Latine being the one that, or Leighton, yeah. Um, After you defend or perform an attack, if the attack missed, gain 1 evade. So that even works for her. Or it's a really compounding effect. So we've seen it do pretty good strong use before. But then we got a pretty thick Boba Kushka list. So Boba's sitting over there with Fearless, Jamming Beam, Maul, Proton Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, Hull Upgrade, and Slave 1. You know, oh, it looks like Tom is first player. He's coming in at, Tom is coming in at 195 points. Rinehart is coming in at 199. Koshka being, actually, I'm not even sure. I3, so this is going to be very interesting, being an I3 like that. So, since all the Sikhs are I3s too, so this will be really cool. And we got Jamming Beam, 000, Seismic Charges, and Rig Cargo to shoot on Koshka. So get the stress, put the stress on someone, and then blow it up and give them a damage. Now, what makes this actually this could turn out to be kind of a hard counter to the 6 Seek list, Auto Blaster Seek list, because the Auto Blasters here, you know, you're looking at these guys, and they want their biggest advantage is when you have to turn away from them. Well, the Fire Spray has 2 arcs, so you know how much of a help that will be. You know how much these 2 arcs are going to play in. It's probably going to be a big factor. The other thing is think about here is the fact you know, basically it's forcing Rinehart to, if he wants to get his Auto Blaster auto damage in, he has to be side arc only for him the whole game. So it's going to be an interesting way. You know, I think we're going to see this. And I see Tom decided to take first player. I think that makes a lot of sense too. He can get in there, cause some bumps. Again, Ryan, if he's lining up bullseye, he doesn't care about action economy, and sometimes that might be super beneficial for him. But Koshka likes having action still, even if you're stressed. Koshka's kind of out of this fight. She's not as strong because these guys aren't going to be as stressed as much as some of those other lists out there. When I played the Boba Koshka list, you know, we chatted about how should one handle it, and like I was flying 4 X-wings, Luke and 3 others. I went for Koshka because Koshka, you know, when I'm not stressed, is much in a worse state than Boba. Like when you're stressed, Koshka is essentially equal to Boba in a weird way. It's like a slightly less effective version of Boba, but still effective. But when without stress and no action, she's sitting there pretty in a tough spot. So both players doing a split. We got Koshka on the top edge of the board, Boba near us, and then Rinehart doing a 2-1-1-2. So I'm really excited. This should be an interesting game. Hoping we might have a co-host here, so I'm not sure yet. Alright. I'm making sure everything's set up on my side of the board. Players look like they're set. And they're going to dials now. It will be, I'm really wondering, I'm not sure how Tom flies this list. I've seen this list flown. I've played against it. It's, you know, Boba Koshka, super strong, super reliable. You know, is he gonna be kind of bringing Koshka towards the middle of the rocks area? Will that allow Rinehart to get flank on the actual side arc with a couple of those Sikhs? You know, is Boba just gonna come fast and hard and try and take out one of these guys quick? Latine, by the way, is the Sikh closest to us. Now, cool shout out to Kess. He made these for Rinehart, this version of it for him after winning the system open. So, you know, wish I could get that chat minimized a little bit. There we go. Alright, and the time has started. Yep, Koshka going right towards that middle area. Oh, maybe I can actually... Alright, and we're seeing Rinehart bringing... Looks like he's bringing a lot more guys towards... Kind of what we saw in the championship matchup, where in the Steel City, where he's doing 4 towards one side of the board, and two towards the other. So let's see if I can create a poll. Alright, so I should see, if you guys are watching on Twitch, you can see a poll. It should be created. So let me know what you guys think, who you think is going to win. I'd like to get the community's input here, since I am kind of by myself right now. So any help is appreciated. I personally am not sure yet. Again, this is going to come down to Rinehart getting a good number of shots into the side arc and getting an auto damage through, because these 2 attack dice, or maybe even 3, it's not going to do a ton of damage, but he needs to do it a lot. And also how fast Tom can take out these Sikhs. So Boba's going to do good damage, but if there's a turn or two where Boba stops doing damage because of dice or something, it could turn into, it could swing quickly. If there's 4, my guess is if there's 4 Sikhs left on the board against Boba here, if we're seeing it go against Koshka, and like 3 of them decently healthy or even full health, this is going to be it would basically be the start of a whole new game, in my opinion. Alright. So they're still setting dials right now. Let me take a couple other views around the board here. That's that one. There we go. Probably that green has to go straight. Again, do we start to see Koshka do like a 2 bank here, get a rear arc out towards the side over there? Maybe green is interesting. Green Seek is in an interesting spot, because Green Seek can kind of like do a 2 hard or 3 hard here and kind of come in towards Boba, and that would allow him to still kind of chase actually Koshka. So we might see something like that. Oh, nope. Koshka's choosing violence. There's that 2 hard. So yeah, I think that's a safe call. Now it is kind of like a 3-on-3 situation. So this is the engagement that Rinehart is probably most concerned about, is this initial engagement. He needs his attacks to, he needs these guys to take no damage, or take very little damage. Probably debating a barrel roll here. Yep, seen that barrel. Alright, ooh, I don't know. Going for a barrel, probably trying to come in to block Boba with Leighton. That is a fuse token. Probably means a focus. Oh, oh! Very interesting turn of events here. So, misses the bump, but now Boba's forced to boost. So, And that's going to allow green get an auto blaster shot into him. Wow, so Latine is out of the fight. Yellow's going to not like this round of combat. All right, going into Leighton, or going into yellow here. So 4 is Fearless. Oh, Fearless. 4 hits. This could be a dead seek if no paint. That's a dead seek, because why not? Just comes off the board in one shot. Bobo going in strong. That was the, that's what we were kind of talking about, what Rinehart kind of didn't want to see happen early on. So that's yellow off the board. Just massacred. So if I'm Koshka, I probably go into actually green here. It's a range 3 unobstructed shot. You want to get rid of that focus as much as possible for green, because green's auto damage, you know, but he needs to have a hit created. Now we're talking a most at 3 auto damage into Boba, but I get 3 new dice. So 3v3, or 3v4 range 3. No real mods here for Koshka. Gonna be safe by enough. All right, the important shot. So oh, never mind. I guess I had that wrong. I'm not sure who shot there yet. Gotta be safe there. I think he's working his way down. Oh, there's 1 crit, but he's gonna spend it. He just doesn't show it. All right, Koshka taking no damage here. Another 2v2 here in this case. This is purple shooting into Koshka. That should be 1 hit. And it's going to be safe. Oh, yeah, I guess green did no damage there at all. Must have missed that. Huh. All right, well, that's, I hit the wrong one. Oh, darn it. That is a tough turn of events there for Ryan. Losing 1 guy right off the bat. Dishing 0 damage back. You know, now Boba kind of can just. I don't know if we see Boba just straight past that rock, kind of get out of there and circle around. I don't know if that's the best call here. I think we are seeing a proton bomb though, because you might as well drop it. It will infect Latine for sure, so you can get some decent damage there. Nothing is going to happen with Koshka other than probably going right towards that swarm in a weird way. And not sure what happened there. Just I think it's a mix of lag and dial issues. Yeah. I think Latine now. I think everyone converges on Frost, Koshka. We're gonna so we'll probably see like a 3 bank over there. That should also give him the ability to kind of barrel away from that rock, and also the if there's a proton bomb, probably another 2 hard by green, which could be end up facing. I don't know. I don't know where you go with Koshka in this case. I don't fly the fire spray enough. I think my guess would be towards into that swarm, because you can activate 000, which he will probably just take the stress at that point. No, he gives him the calculate. This, I don't know. I am not 100% sure right now. This is such a mind game turn here too. The most damage Rinehart is typically expecting is not in that first engagement. It's typically in the second round of shooting, and then the follow up to that too. So Tom's not sure what to do with Koshka. Oh, looks like he got Koshka set. He had Boba set pretty quickly. So I don't see Boba doing like a 2 hard or a 1 hard to the right. I could see him take the stress and just contraband, and or he might not. He won't contraband now. He'll just accept it, because even if he he can't doesn't want to kind of go bank. That leaves him kind of out there too far with not much else to do. We might see the town roll over here, and then allows him next turn to start swinging in. Like I said, I think we're going to see here, pink is going to go 2 straight. Yep, coming right into that swarm. So again, leaving the vulnerability to green, but that's just 1 shot into him there. Oh, taking the action to drop a recargo, hoping that Rinehart 4Ks. Just because it's Koshka, I can't see him deciding to 4K there. Yep, right around that rock with the 2 hard. So should be a good shot. Whoa! Yeah, that hit. So gonna be stressed. Double stressed because it was a 4K. Another 5K. Grab the 2 stress. Not liking this. Stay from that still, but gonna go back over it next turn. And the bump. So Leighton. Guess maybe that was the safer pick. I'm not really sure why go in there like that. I guess this allows him to just kind of adjust his turn from there. Oh, so Boba is contrabanding. He is going to 3 Talon. Latine's not going to like this turn. Yep, coming in hot, getting in there, and going to be stressed. Does that boost. So range 1. No fearless active for this shot, at least for Rinehart. Go to the pool, see how that's doing. Oh, I think the pool ended, and I gotta go to the. Well, it was a 50-50 split. So it was 1-1. So we're the community is split on this one. I think now at this point I'm putting my money on Tom. I think you got some real good positioning here. That on Rinehart. So this should be Boba, range 1. right into Latine. Gonna get one reroll. And that one got nothing. Yeah, so you only got one hit out of all that. Gonna be safe and gets a free evade. Alright, so Koshka. Range 1 into someone. Okay. Most likely obstructed. And a reroll. So this is when Koshka gets effective. So 3. Gonna just be one shield off of blue. Now we know next turn we're gonna see a bomb drop for sure. Right onto the onto that rig cargo. And he got options too, but most likely he blows up the rig cargo. So this is Rinehart rolling. Oh, that's a crit. Not out of arc, so no auto damage. And gonna get a reroll here because it's 2. I think they actually forgot 000 here. So Auto Blaster range 2. He needs the roll crit because Bullseye's not in play. Just gonna get 2. So spending his focus. And that is gonna be another 1 damage. So we're seeing quick damage into Koshka here now. Range 1. Auto Blaster in Bullseye, 4 dice. Ooh, hot there. And one of them being a crit. Gets 1 reroll. Wow, for nothing. And that's going to be a hit crit into Koshka. We'll see what the crit here is in a second. Console Fire. Not too big of a deal. But at the same time, doesn't really like it. So 5 hull left on that Frost. Feeling the heat coming on it right now, especially with the poor return damage that round. So I mean, like, you know, only doing 1 damage. Definitely seeing the seismic getting dropped here. That'll be 1 of 2. Now you're forcing him to go fast, but then you can bump and leave them close enough to the rig cargo such that they all just take 1 damage. You know, you can do a decent number. My guess is we'll see we'll see like a 2 bank or 2 hard from green. Latine, you know, now that I think about it, it's probably going to be used to try and keep Boba out of this fight as much as possible. So we know Boba's not going to want to come in too fast, so if Latine just kind of banks, or, you know, kind of 2 hards, she doesn't need to really shoot. She just needs to keep Boba preoccupied. But we got to get 5 more damage. You know, there's still 5 Seeks left on the board. This has been a good match. Wow, Tom's fast to the setup here. And he actually beat Rinehart in speed. Huh. Okay. It's all these little things you got to do when you're doing the stream and stuff, so it is interesting. I have to jump around between a bunch of things, and I try my best to balance it when I do it appropriately. So I appreciate all the patience from the viewers. Yeah, I'm not I don't know what you do with pink here, actually, for Rinehart. I'm not sure what I would do. Because a 4K, it'd be nice, or the 5K, um, but it's also not that great. So he might actually just go straight um, and shoot at Boba. Like I said, I think we're going to see Latine try and block Boba as best as he can. And then these guys are doing their fastest blue maneuver. They're going to try and go, or maybe even just keep the stress. They're trying to. Okay. So they did do 000. Blue has 3 stress on him right now. Oh, I didn't see that. That's giving him the reroll but not the calculate paid off big time for him. All right. There's about 54 minutes left in the match of champions. Hopefully we'll, like I said, my goal is maybe we'll, starting to do this stuff. We can maybe even try and get a couple other champions. Does anyone have any other good online recent champions? Maybe I get like the some of the Space Jam winners. All right. This is the seismic being dropped, so this is the system phase now. Essentially, choosing not to move, which will make things a lot more difficult. For the wow, I'm getting some echo, weird echo. A lot more difficult for those Seeks to get clear. So definitely a lot of good 1 damage here. Interesting choice, turning away like that, accepting the stress, but still the bomb is underneath. That's not a roll. I'm not sure. I guess they counted that as a roll. Oh, that pink. That's even taking the 1 damage is pretty happy about that if it can survive the Boba shot. Clear and passed, but keeping the stress. So 2 of them should be taking damage. Koshka taking her own damage, but getting to return fire, he's okay with. Uh-oh. I have to. Okay, so I think that is the correct rock. They're just kind of ignoring it. They don't really care either way. Seismic charges going off. We're not sure which rock he's debating to blow up. My guess is it is the. Yeah, it's gonna be right click, do range. All right, so 2 shields. Blue's not gonna take shield. Koshka down the 4 hull now. So Latine doing what we expected, getting that good block into Boba. Green taking the stress and losing a shield. Purple lost a shield. This is Boba. He gets one reroll. Yep, going into pink here. So it's a 3v3. Oh, here we go. This could hurt. And Maul. So 3 hits. Hit crit going through. Stun pilot. Big that Pink survives that, because that is a big shot with the auto blaster. So can't hit any rocks anymore. Alright, so range 1 Koshka into purple. I think he should go into blue, but that's just me. One reroll here. I think he grabbed the wrong die. So I'm guessing safe. Oh wow. Range 3 Latine. 2v4. 2 hits. It's obstructed, so he should be getting 4 here because it's range 3. Yep, there we go. Safe. I mean, if that would have been damaged, that would have been like a miracle at the same time. I don't know why he's rolling here. Oh, console fire. So safe from the console fire. Alright, here's the bigger shot. 4 dice, auto blaster, marksmanship is active. And 2 free crits right into there. Can a third damage be pushed through? It doesn't matter, just 2 crits. That's the whole damage deck. That's a direct hit. And then the second crit is another direct hit. Oh, that's a dead Koshka. What just happened? Wow. Just, wow. 2 direct hits in a row. Just, I don't even know what to think about that right now. Okay, so this is the scenario we were kind of talking about. You know, we got 5 Sikhs left against a full health Boba. Now the Sikhs are a little hurt, and there's a lot of stress on them, and they have to do stuff. Where's everyone going? I am not sure. These Sikhs gotta like clear out, go as fast as humanly possible, start clearing stress off of them, kind of getting around, get back into position, because they can't K-turn here. I think Latine still tries to keep blocking Boba and taking the risk of the shot or rear shot, because yeah, I think Boba is going to the right over this way. Latine can kind of come here, just kind of 2 straight, which is probably the safest move there. Pink is a little hurt, but pretty much we're talking decent health on everyone else. Just stun pilot. That's just, wow. Wow, does that swing this game? Jack, why don't you jump on Discord and we chat together?
Because I don't hear anything on Discord there, Nick.
Oh, that's because I was muted. I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Normally I hear a beep. Well, thanks for coming in now. And,
Absolutely. I just was sitting here watching that big double direct hit crits on Koshka there.
Oh my God.
Nuts.
That was crazy. I mean, we saw. I mean, Koshka started Milton pretty quick.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, two direct hits in a row to take her off the board is just blows my mind.
That was a little bit of luck there, but that's what happens with those auto blaster crits. At least to me, anyhow.
Right, right. I mean, that's when you're talking about putting damage through, but it's not even just auto damage; it's auto
Yeah.
crit damage, which is a really scary portion of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I uh, this list. That's why it's this is a weird matchup for sure. It's like Boba's like I see swarm, I see number of ships that helps me. Koshka's like, I don't really see a lot of stress, so it's not that big of a deal, or it doesn't help me that much. And then these Sikhs are like, I see two arcs. This is stupid annoying.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we're seeing this three straight, starting to clear off some of the stress. One bank, so staying behind that rock should help. Oh, I see. Yeah, let me get you. Um, share that screen with you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I was surprised that Ryan turned purple the way he did away from. Now it's paying off for sure. Um, that's an interesting spot to put pink. Why did pink go? Oh, he must have hit him. Oh, okay. I guess he told Tom like that was not the move I dialed, and Tom's like, yeah, why would you do a one bank?
Yeah.
All right, and there's that two straight. That should be a block for him. So
I
um,
assume he had slave 1 on Boba there, so he could adjust it, but adjusting it's just going to put him on that other rock.
right, I think the one hard doesn't fit. Ooh, that's a risky call taking the lock. Um,
It's a 4 for
that's a
Boba.
four. Yeah, see, that was
Ooh.
the kind of maneuver I was afraid about Latine. Because now Latine's providing re-rolls, but Boba just kind of gets to shoot at whoever.
Yeah.
So my guess is he tries to take out Pink because it's a one haul. He needs to start taking guys off the board.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's thinking he's getting greedy maybe. I'm
I
not sure if
mean,
well I'm not sure if you saw, but Boba did one shot one of these Sikhs at the very beginning of the
yeah, I
game.
didn't catch that, but he looks like he's going for Latine.
Yeah. And gets one
That's
re-roll.
not going to do it.
That's yeah. Oh.
That's really not going to do it.
Oh, that's just all feel bads there.
And Latine gets an evade.
Well, and that's the round. So,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, if I'm Boba, there's no point to even drop the proton yet. There's
Yeah.
just I gotta let me get a better position here because
That's fine.
my big question here is can green that I think that's okay. I think that fits. So he could see a
Right.
yeah, you could see the turn around there. I think pink probably just turns around because Boba's not going to pursue it. It's just just come straight for it. Um, so and then blue's going to slowly. We'll see a couple one banks, my guess. Whatever the slowest blue maneuver is to the right, blue's going to try and start clearing that stress off some more.
That seems about right to me. Just check something here.
Yeah, because I am interested in seeing what he does with purple. Now, purple, we might just see maintain stress, essentially, and just do two hards and be a very slow, like, very, very slow ship bringing in. But probably go towards the right, because Boba's going towards the top right of the board there.
And alternatively, Boba could turn towards purple. Use his rear arc to fire on any of the ships that are going to be in that vicinity, or go after purple.
Yeah,
That's
that's true too. I mean, Boba's full health, but he likes being coming towards us is purple.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So getting behind the rock, trying to be alive for another round. I think that's actually that makes a lot of sense because if Boba goes right, Pink can go K
Yeah.
turn next turn. Um, and probably my guess is well he just banked with green. He didn't try K turning, so I can't tell who has locks on what here. They don't allow the spectator to see that.
Yeah, the team pretty much had one option there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Boba.
Boba. Too hard right.
Okay.
And a
Oh no.
boost.
Oh no.
Hello there.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good shot.
Solid position.
So I'm seeing two rerolls. So 4v,
Yep.
no fearless still, but two solid rerolls is should be pretty effective here against this green who has only 3 hull left. Oh my goodness. Well, at least he got Maul now.
Yep.
Oh, all right, never
That'll
mind.
do.
Well, the evade is going to be helpful for no reason at
No, it
all.
won't.
So
I mean, it's only hit crit.
hit crit, so still could live.
Yeah.
Weapons failure. He's
Okay.
okay with that. He is
Yeah. That's
having
a lot better than a lot of the options on there.
right. And actually, the truth is, though, weapons is if he lines up bullseye and out of arc
He
with
doesn't
him,
care.
he doesn't care. He's just like, here, Boba, take one. I will plink you to death as much as I can. Now, this is where we see Slave 1 be very effective here.
Yeah.
Ryan's basically forced to start moving without getting actions with that blue to try and re-engage. Let me get into a better spot. So I'm expecting the 2 hard here.
Yeah.
You know, now and Latine can block one direction, Green can block another direction, and then he just picks what's the lesser of 2 evils. You know, with Slave 1 here. So my guess is we're going to see some sort of bank maneuver dialed in. Probably, I could see a hard turn.
I would almost imagine a hard 2 left out of Boba.
Yeah, that would work too.
Especially if, is that pink there in the top right? Or is that
Blue's up here in the
blue?
top right.
Okay.
Pink's over here. So
Gotcha.
Pink's sitting at 1 hull. Blue is 3 hull left. Green's at 1 hull left.
Yeah, I think a 2 hard left gives him a chance at a rear arc shot onto wherever Green's gonna land, or
Right.
a front arc shot onto blue.
Blue, yeah.
And it might leave him open to shot from the teen, but I don't think it's gonna be an out arc shot. And then pink and purple are essentially out of it for a second here.
Yeah, they're too far gone now that they, you know,
But they'll be swinging around here shortly.
yeah. The unfortunate thing though is I think that actually might be too late. This basically might be a game of 3 versus 1 right now, and these 3 Sikhs don't have enough firepower to take down a whole fire spray. They don't have enough. They definitely don't have enough firepower alone to take down Boba, even with auto damage through. So, just kind of waiting on. Come on, Ryan, just slow playing over there now.
We only say that because we know it upsets Ryan.
We have to keep him humble.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just. All right. Yep, there's
Yep.
just trying to get pink in there as fast as possible again. Same
Clears
thing with
stress
purple.
off of that one.
No,
No, it
kept the stress.
doesn't. Kept the stress.
All right,
Interesting. Yeah.
okay, so trying to force if he.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know they had. Yeah, I forgot they had that 1 hard. So if Boba turns to the right, okay. So
I don't know.
oh,
Okay.
I wonder, does that, so green is not going to get shot at as of right now. Latine does have a ooh, darn it. Latine does have a shot, and it's out of arc, so we might see the force boost, but I don't know. But now that
I don't
boost ain't
think
gonna
there would be
fit.
Mm-mm.
So he's
And then
just
he loses his one shot
right.
and one of his rerolls.
That's probably range 1, so he's in a good spot.
Yeah.
I think you just focus and just be like, yeah, it's only 1 damage. If you can kill 1 and only take
Yeah.
1 damage at most, you're talking, and that's not even a guarantee with Latine right now.
And alternatively, take a target lock on. No, just focus.
Yeah.
Take a target lock on blue to guarantee you can reroll all of them.
Yeah. Oh, range 2. Oh, no
Range
fearless.
2. Oh, I forgot about fearless. Yeah, you don't need that target lock.
Right, right. Oh, well, now, but
Now
he's
you
still,
do.
yeah. Now he gets 1 reroll, and you just spend that focus for 3. And blue needed some paint to survive, and so blue's gonna die now.
Yep.
All right, the only other shot, range 2 auto blaster. 2v2 with 1 reroll and 1 auto through.
Guaranteed.
Jeez, that. All right, so reroll.
2 damage.
Hold on,
yeah.
we got a reroll from green,
Yep.
and just 1 damage.
There it goes, just 1 damage.
And that's big, though. We need to see that.
Well, he needs to start doing that regularly and not losing ships quite as quickly.
Right.
I mean, he's only down 2, but now it's 4-on-1, but that 1 is Boba.
Right. And these guys aren't coming in fast enough, too. There's just, like I said, basically what will probably end up happening is green can maybe block Boba again. Latine gets to shoot at Boba again. Pink comes in and then either gets obliterated by Boba. Basically, Ryan's like feeding him one at a time. But the question is, can Latine maintain this damage output into Boba?
See, I'm thinking of 1 bank with Latine, followed by a... What did they got? They've got a barrel roll?
They do.
Yeah.
Now, Latine does have a target lock.
Yep.
So he can afford to do a barrel roll. I mean, I think what we see is like a 2 hard or from green, something far out enough that it blocks Boba. Because Boba's going to try and swing around. The other question is, will Boba drop a proton this round to try and scare Latine away?
I don't see why I would.
Well,
you want to use that proton to get as many as you can, and they're way spread out.
Yeah. Well, it just becomes guaranteed. Well, I guess there's no point with the target lock on Latine. You don't have to worry about that.
And Latine's probably doing that. Well, is that a 3 straight?
That is a 3 straight. So that clears the stress, and he's debating. Or I guess maybe. Oh, is that not blue for them?
Yeah, 3 straight should be blue.
Maybe he did a 4. I'm not sure. He kept the stress.
1 hard. Okay. Kept the stress and another 1 hard.
I don't think that 1 hard is far enough away.
Yeah.
There we go. And I think you actually have to barrel roll there. But
he's just gonna set and evade.
Force him to shoot at him.
Yep.
Oh.
Not the move we expected at all.
Not at all.
That's Latine's gonna hurt that.
Yeah.
And
marksmanship is definitely active. So just trying to see if he can get some more damage in. 4v2 with 1 reroll.
Target lock.
Yeah.
Get your 4th one out there, Ryan.
There's a little lag since we're playing across the pond. Wow.
Oh.
Two auto damage. One reroll here. Spend the boba and still takes 2,
Crits.
which is leaves 1 shield left.
One shield.
Wow, that was not the move that Tom needed to do there. I'm really surprised that we didn't see a 2 bank over this way. Oh, he hit undo by accident. And the crazy part is Latif has gotten to keep this lock. Yeah. Now Tom's in a pretty interesting spot for next turn. For this turn, I'm not guessing we're gonna see this 1 hard again. I don't know. I think Latif now tries to block a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking something like a 4 straight or something along those lines after Green's gotten out of the front of Boba.
Yeah, Green's definitely gonna get it out away. I based on how Tom's moving though, my guess is Tom is going to continue to try and turn that way. He's going to try and have his rear arc. He wants to be not facing this swarm anymore, because he doesn't. And Purple's in an interesting spot because Purple probably will like 3 this turn, and then depending on where Boba goes, gets to readjust.
Yeah.
So can come up here, go that way.
This might be the turn where we see the proton bomb.
Yeah. That would guarantee. Yeah. That's a very good point.
That means the team has to readjust wherever. But maybe not. It's either I'm thinking this turn or next turn.
Yeah. I'm not sure. We know Tom has 2 directions he can go with this, but the question is,
he doesn't have to decide.
What?
And he doesn't have to decide till after everyone's moved.
That's true. That is very true.
So I think he dials in a 1 hard and makes up his mind when everything's moved.
So Ryan trying to use Green to be the best blocker he can be. Oh, flipping weapons failure.
Sure. Yep.
Oh, just straight up picking that corner. I think you take a lock action here. Got it.
Yep. The team with just a little 1 bank there to block the other way.
Yep.
I like it.
Takes the evade.
Takes the evade, and you can't hit the team now.
Well, never say never. Never say never with Ryan's green dice. We've seen how that has happened. All right, so Tom's debating like 10 things.
Okay.
I think you're right. I think he dialed in that 1 hard again, and
Ryan's blocked both of them.
Yeah, he's blocked both of them, but the question is, does he get to shoot anyone?
I think if he goes left, he gets a shot on the teen.
Right. I see that. I agree with that too. But is that who he wants? Does he really want to turn that way?
Yeah. Ryan's giving him a good choice there. Well, a hard choice.
Yeah.
Like, you can go left and shoot it. He's changing it.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think why is it just kind of keeps him getting shot at for a couple turns here, because that range 3 was barely range 3, right?
Yep.
So maybe Pink has a shot here. Oh, 2 rerolls, range 3 obstructed into Pink, and got to focus. So
yeah. 3v5.
Yep.
And Pink's at 1 hull?
Pink is at 1 hull. Here's the 1 reroll. Okay.
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. And doesn't matter. Apparently
doesn't
Pink
matter.
Yeah. just dies. All right, starting to see this swarm just slowly disappear at this point.
Looks like that was a direct hit. So extra dead on Pink.
Let's see. Yep, that was
And he
the
pulled
direct
out a
hit.
second card, so.
Yeah. Yep.
And that was the only shot that was coming into Boba, was the one coming from pink.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't see
Nice.
damage. I don't see any real damage happening to Boba that turn. He has Maul.
Yeah.
He has, it's obstructed. It's range 3. Boba getting with the 2 rerolls, getting up to 3,
Yeah.
is pretty prominent. But the fact that Ryan only got 1 evade.
Yeah. So I think we see another 1 hard dialed in. Because then he can go either direction.
Yeah.
And Ryan
stop
can
hitting
only
undo.
block. Ryan can only block 1 of them.
Right. A big question is, yeah, he can't fit. So the green's gonna have to turn away. Green can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Latine can't turn around. So Latine has to continue following green. I bet you we see something that allows, he tries to block the 1 hard to the left.
Probably with Latine.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. There's that 1 hard there, taking evade.
Yep.
Latine doing a 2 hard. Yep, that blocks that one, but gets lit up from a 2 hard. Oh, the 1 hard to the right.
But it's Latine, so.
Yep. But
and then
now,
there's the shot on the 1 hard to the right.
Right. Now that's not going to be an auto blaster range though. So gonna change it. Slave 1.
Yep. That's what makes the high initiative fire spray so strong.
Right. Alright, so Latine's not going to like this shot. Takes a focus, gets a reroll. Now we've seen him shoot at Latine at range 1 before.
Yep.
Should only get 3 dice. Oh, so 1 reroll here. 3 hits. If he spends the focus, he should.
Has to.
And spend the focus and take nothing. Wow.
Or did he have an evade?
No,
Okay.
she had a focus. Yeah. Green took the evade.
And Latine gets an evade.
Yep. All right, so Ryan, 2 crits,
Ooh,
not auto
double
blaster
crit.
range.
No
though.
auto blasters.
1 reroll, but doesn't need
Doesn't
it 'cause
need
of
it.
Maul.
Yep.
All right, I think the question now is, we got about 20 minutes left in this game, and it's 3 versus 1. And Boba is now officially kind of running away. I mean, I don't know. Do you 1 hard again with Boba? Because if you 1 hard, you can boost, and that kind of puts you in here. But like, my guess is 1 bank, 3K, and 2 hard.
No. I would think a 2 hard or a 2 hard. And just reposition. Oh, he's
wow.
considering that. Yep. I like it.
That's a good call.
I mean, I like any use of bombs, but. And then this will probably be. Yeah.
All right, I dropped up another pull. Yep. Okay, so there's that. Wow, 2 hard. The boost doesn't help him that much here, but he needs. Yeah. See.
Oof. Yeah, it gets him out of the bullseye though.
It does get him out of the bullseye, so the auto crit is negated, but.
And it gets him a reroll.
Yeah.
That he probably had before, but.
Yeah. Now, does he have green and arc there? I wonder.
Well, find out in a second.
Nope. So no one's in arc. So green shot should do some good damage here.
It's only going to be 2 dice, 2v3, probably.
Oh, we're seeing 3 target locks.
Oh,
It
range
is.
2 auto blaster.
Yep. So 2v2. Just spend it. You're trying to. You don't want to try and
Yeah.
force the crit. There we go. So it gets 2.
Well, he hasn't rolled the greens yet. There we
Yeah.
go. Oh yeah.
One's definitely going
One.
through. Yep. So that's the last shield off Boba.
One more damage to half on Boba, right? Six.
He's a 7 hull because it's a yeah,
All upgrade.
hull upgrade.
Okay.
All right, so 3v2 auto blaster. If 1 crit,
Yep.
guaranteed critical damage.
Burn
I
your
think you
lock.
spend a lock.
Yep.
3, so guaranteed
3
1.
damage.
Wow, another
Reroll.
reroll, so guaranteed 2 damage. 3.
That'll definitely take him to half health.
Oh man, that just doesn't feel good. But I mean, that's great positioning by Ryan here on that one. Now what do you do if you're Tom here? Are you turning away again? Are you turning back towards the swarm? I mean, the one hard definitely fits, and he can choose again. So that's my guess.
I'm actually thinking that doesn't work either, because the one hard, if he goes right, it's gonna put him in a position with that rock for next turn.
Yeah. Well, I would think he'd like one hard. He can kind of like now.
Right.
But I think the truth is though 5 straight right
That's,
here, just by green, and then if he does that, there's just like nothing Boba can do about it, right? Like,
yeah, green slant.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just thinking green.
Yeah.
If green comes in fast. No, I'm thinking green does like a 3 straight, and the purple, I believe, does 2 hard. No, that's gonna bump into. I was thinking using purple to block Boba's rights, but it's not gonna happen. Can't get there.
Well, it looks like we got the polls finished, and we got 1 vote for Rinehart to win this now. So it was split before, and now it's not. This four haul. Tom really needs to take something off the board bad.
Yeah.
Oh, dropping another proton. That could be easily a crit into purple, which is important. So, do you think Ryan anticipated another proton here? Or he just said, yeah, he did?
Yep.
Wow. Taking no risks like that. And barrels.
Yep. Make sure it's completely out. 15.
Keeping the stress.
And green's blocking that.
So, 2 hard to the left. It fits.
Yep. And just going to stick with it.
Yep.
Focus, and probably we're going to see an end to green here.
Yeah, this will be the end of the days. But it's going to be... Oh, I thought I had range 1 before last time, so I think this actually might be range 2 again.
Yeah, that's close. You guys deleted the bomb before you.
Hold on, I gotta get in there and take it. Oh, they don't allow you to there, they got it. Let me get back to gray. There. Range 2. So no rerolls for Boba. But he took the focus action.
Yep. It's naked dice. Maybe not dead green. Oh, and it's obstructed.
Maul? Yeah, might as well.
Spend your
That's
focus and stay safe.
was that a focus or an evade? It was an evade.
It was an evade.
Yeah. So green dies. Just just one paint.
Yep.
Oh, that would have been big damage into Boba too.
Yeah. Potentially.
Nothing from Latine. So back to dials again. 14 minutes left. Full health Latine. Who would have thunk that one?
Yeah.
Versus a 3-hull purple versus a 4-hull Boba.
Yes.
And both of them still have a lock. Okay, look, now it's showing me.
Yeah.
All right, so oh no, never mind. That only that lock is for green, who's now dead. So purple did use up its luck. So now I guess probably 3K, and we're gonna see something that allows Latine to avoid that rock, which is the 1 hard to the right. So maybe a 2 hard. Everything's gonna be. This is gonna be a couple turns of regrouping.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all you can get out of that.
I would expect Ryan to keep his his Seeks separate there, have them come in at different angles.
Right. Right. Yep, that's he got rid of that lock. Clears that stress and has it, so you take the evade, I think. I'm gonna take the focus.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, he needs but he's looking to get a good no real return shot situation going on here, so he has to go a little faster.
Yeah, I'm expecting Boba to cut up that channel there to his right with a 1 hard. And the teen's probably going to do something like a 1 bank, something slow, and purple's going to
probably 1 hard.
Yeah, 1
also,
hard.
Yeah, so I agree.
Then consider a fast move next turn, like a 3 bank or a.
Yep. Yeah, because the combat's going to happen here. Oh, went a little faster than I thought.
Yep.
And do a 2, and probably a barrel roll here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went that fast, because this boost is going to looks pretty nice to Latine, or for Boba.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he's intentionally doing that. Well, you got a full health Latine. Good chance he could die if it was range 1, but it's not going to be range 1, right? So it'll probably be range 2. And if he did boost
range
there,
3.
Yeah, well now it's range 3.
Yeah, if he boosts there, purple has a shot as well.
Yeah. Well, even if he doesn't boost there, let's get back into here. Thank you for the follow. I saw the name and then I forgot it. STX999. Thank you. So 3. And Latine's going to take a shield. Because he's going to have to spend that focus.
Yep.
So range 3 back. Getting 1 hit. You don't do anything with that. Oh, and marksmanship.
Marksman. Yep.
And that's going to be safe.
Plenty safe. And I'm thinking purple cuts right there between those 2 rocks, and Latine goes for.
I think we see a K turn by Latine. Oddly enough.
I'm thinking the same thing.
And here's the scary. Well, maybe not at the same time, because Boba could 2 hard to the left here, and that's actually probably Tom's better play. He can 2 hard left, or even 2 bank and 2 hard left for sure. And boost, and Latine is left out with nothing. So maybe the best call is actually just 2 straight with Latine.
It seems.
I don't know.
Yeah. There's a lot I don't know on that one.
There's a lot of options here again.
Unfortunately, all of Latine's options are to her left. And Boba's good option is, you're right, to his left.
Yeah. He got it. He. It's not that he's disengaging. He's
Engaging with that rear arc.
yeah, which is more advantageous for him. Okay,
Ooh.
so
Never mind. I did not think that bank would clear.
neither did I.
And Ryan anticipated that.
The problem is though
He
he
doesn't
can.
have enough. Yeah. Now he
Well,
just slaves to the other. Yep.
yep. It just goes the other way. That's why trying almost committing to it is like weird.
But if Latine had gone straight, it would be worse. Nah, never mind. It would not be worse. It
No.
would be the same.
Yeah. If he would have gone straight, it would have forced a boost. So 4v3 into Latine, rear arc shot. Boba just has decided I will deal damage.
Boba's rolling all of the crits.
All right, so spends the
and the team takes 1. Looks like a direct.
All the direct hits are coming out in this game. No, that's not dead Latine. There we go.
And no shots back.
Yep. Tom's swinging this around almost as if Boba is a ace out here or something. You know, not that the Steel City Squadron guys would agree with that or anything.
I'm not getting involved in that one. So, I mean, Boba's kind of tied into going straight here. Latine's probably doing a K turn. Purple, I think that's purple anyhow.
Yeah,
I'd think almost a 1 hard towards that rock.
I would 1 hard. And then you barrel roll with your target lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would 1 hard there. Boba is stuck doing a straight maneuver for sure. And I would almost guess he does a 1 straight.
Unless he does a 3 bank.
He could come this way, but like, all right. So Ryan's just I gotta keep Latine alive. I gotta be a little annoying. And
yep, 1 hard. I almost think you sit there.
It's a dirty good spot. Yeah. I do think that's the right call because of 1 straight. 2 straight. Yep. So he's not going to have room to boost into you.
Or will he?
I mean, he's debating it. He didn't click it yet. No, see, the boost it'll be out of arc.
Oh.
Yep, see, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he got him.
Oh, he got him.
That is a pixel in. Uh-oh. Oh, we're seeing a dead green. This is probably going to be the game deciding shot.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
1 reroll, Fearless, and Maul. That's 4 hits right there. So doesn't even need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to reroll the blank because he can. So Maul and Fearless. Wow, 1 hull left on that purple.
That's all you need.
Now the worst part is, even though this is marksmanship, no marksmanship, but so only 3.
So it's only 3 dice.
Yeah, 3v2.
That boost was huge.
I was convinced that it would just actually be out of arc situation again. I think you spend your lock. You're not going to have much other damage you can do. You got to try and push as much.
Yep. That's how locks work for me.
One's going
rolls
through.
1, 10 evade. Yep.
So one's definitely going
Every
through.
single time he's had a reroll, it's gone into an evade.
Yep. No, he's had a couple where it hasn't for him.
All right. It just feels that way.
It always feels that way with Boba. You just assume Boba just gets what he wants out there. And he did spend that lock, so that lock for 4 is dead. Yeah.
Ryan has 2 hull left.
Joe, it's a timed match. There's about 5 minutes left, so I just saw your message. Yeah, we're sitting at 5 minutes. We're off a few seconds because of the timing of things. Yeah, so all right. Yeah, Latine has the barrel now. And Purple's like, yeah, I hate this.
Yeah.
This is not what I want to see. Actually, I got to get rid of that. There we go. That's clearer looking. I forgot I had that. I got to turn that GUI off.
So 3 hull on Boba, 1 hull on each of Ryan's Seeks.
Yep. I mean, you're talking 3 more damage has to go through. Ryan desperately needs crits to start coming in. Purple just doesn't have a shot in hell in this round of survival. You know. So like, I think you 2 hard barrel roll because you know Boba's 1 harding, and then you. Do they have a 3 hard? I never remember if
No.
these get. They
The
don't.
Seeks have 1s and 2s.
Okay, I guess you can't complain because the 1 is. I'd rather have a 1 over a 3.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that means Latine's 3 banking to the right.
Yep.
Okay. Just said no. He said, I'm out of here. Takes that evade. And we're going to see that boost. I think
Going
we're
for
going
the team.
Yeah. Now, Latine still has his lock.
Yep.
So, but this Fearless, this is 1 damage. Only 1 damage is necessary here.
And it's going to guarantee 1.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be Boba with, so long as Boba rolls at least 1 paint, 1 hit on his first roll, it's going to be 4.
He got 2.
Got 2.
Fearless and a reroll.
Reroll 1.
No maul yet. Oh, okay.
Ooh, it's survivable.
It is survivable. But he needs to get 3, and he has the evade, and that's going to be dead Latine. That
1.
is game. There's just no chance now.
I mean, there's always a chance, but not a good one.
No. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. If this was like organized play, you don't even engage with Boba again at this point with 2 minutes left. And even if, Purple's just not going to get a chance to come in there. So, wow. Great game, though. Still was a very exciting game.
Absolutely.
That was, I've never seen games swing so fast like that before. With the Koshka double direct hit kill round. And then Boba just kept just wrecking in. Like, it came in,
Boba just came in.
Call him Miley Cyrus. He's coming in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, he's that Slave 1 title definitely paid off. Maul is still strong.
Maul's so strong. Having that force available for him is massive. But then, Tom gets good props for that getting Fearless to trigger multiple times. Great positioning by him. Again, like you said, using Slave 1 to his advantage there, but still, just it was a good match. So I think the player, unless I don't see Rinehart's hand anymore, so let me see what's going on. I think let's take a look at the dice rolls. Yep.
I see someone tab set.
So red player, which was Tom this game, total red dice was 70. He rolled. Dice luck was negative 4.4. What? This is. He got on spot with crits. He's above average with his blanks, but he doesn't really care. Below average with eyeballs, and just a little bit below with his reds. I don't know where I'm seeing the negative 4 come into play there, because again, this doesn't account for rerolls, so that's the other thing. And then greens, he was negative 2. I believe that. Koshka didn't roll well at all for him on defense. So.
And that's time.
Yeah, they were just talking it out. It seems like. Let's take a look at Ryan's dice. His greens were -3, 54 greens rolled, blank 24 times, which is there we go. That should keep it up. Above average, which I think he was a little below average, but not that much. Again, he did have some good action economy where he saved himself with Latine a couple times with the focuses and stuff. So, but yeah, there was a couple rolls like early on he just blanked out, with his on a range one shot. So with a focus, and that was just all feel bad. His reds -0.375.
Guess that's a total.
Yeah, that's the total.
Red is 3.25.
Yeah, 3.25. Above. Yeah, I kind of can see that a little bit. He was a little higher on his hits and crits. Expected eyeballs.
He was also higher on his expected damage off of those crits.
Right. He was very high off of that. So let's say that's he was definitely above average on that. But I think that's a testament of Tom's way of how he flew Boba this game, where he just didn't get shot at.
Yeah.
And if he was getting shot at, the guy he shot at, he killed.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm gonna get a shot this time. That one? No, yeah. He's gone.
Right. So, I get Ryan's move here to 5 straight because it might have pulled him in that way, but he went in. He had just a lot of options there. So if he 4Ks here, maybe he gets.
Boba doesn't boost after Latine then.
Yeah, he boost because the boost would have put him, reverse that, and probably has still Latine and arc, so it doesn't even trigger.
Or he goes and murders green.
Yeah, he goes and kills. Yeah. Well.
And Boba. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can even get a chance to chat to some of these guys. Hold on. Are you guys there still?
Somewhere.
Yeah, they're somewhere right now, so I don't know where they're at. But all right, well, I think that's gonna be it. Oh, on the Steel City Discord. Okay, good. All right, we can go and jump there real quick. Yep. All right, I'll see you over there, Jack.
Sounds good.
Ryan.
Hey, we're still waiting for Tom.
Oh, okay. This is still quite an interesting game.
Dude, there were some big swings in that game.
Oh my goodness, right? the Koshka kill turn. Holy crap.
Yeah, the Koshka kill was a big deal. Tom and I were just talking about it. Like, Koshka shouldn't have died there, right? She shouldn't have taken 2 crits. No. Two directs. That was, I mean, it could have been a fuel leak and then a direct. Like, it's not outside the realm of possibility. But I got lucky in rolling a crit and then turning a crit, and then I also got lucky with the crit.
Yep.
But I think the bigger issue of the game was, at least for me, where there were like 3 times where I had a decent shot lined up on Boba and he killed the target.
Yep. That's exactly what we were talking about.
And that was crushing.
Yeah, that's definitely where we just agreed, isn't it? That was the big one. Killing targets he probably shouldn't have meant to, but with good shots was huge.
Yeah.
Right, but still, like, that's why we were even discussing it, though, like, in terms of when we watched it like that. You killed range 3 pink range 3 through a rock. Okay, like
Yeah.
Ryan needs like and you have 2 rerolls plus Maul, so there's still a good chance you're gonna get like 3 hits. And then
Yeah.
Ryan has to roll well enough. Now, granted, I mean, there's.
I don't mind that. That didn't kill me. Like, because Tom, before you guys jumped on, Tom and I were saying, like, he got a lot of kills. There were a couple times he shot at ships that should have died and didn't.
Right.
But those were ships that were like not relevant that turn. They weren't shooting. They were just kind of like, or they had a bad shot, that kind of thing. It was the 2 or 3 times where, like, the one that really killed me was when he shot through the rock, and I had a marksmanship rear arc line shot lined up with a target lock, and I've got an evade token instead of a focus because I figured an evade safer than a focus, to stay alive.
Oh yeah, he killed Green there.
Yeah, like that. Honestly, I think that won the game.
Yeah,
more than anything else, because if I get a crit there, I mean, it could be damaged engine, it could be structural damage, it could be a direct hit, it could be any number of things.
Yep.
Yeah.
That are going to disable him, and I might get 2 crits there, right? Like, because I'm going to have. So I'm going to have 3 dice with an auto crit once. So, like, any number of things can happen there. And
there's a lot of crits in the deck that Boba needs to avoid.
There's very few crits Boba's okay with.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd been fine with like a loose stabilizer there because he'd have just fixed it next turn. But there's also a lot of crit, like structural damage would have been terrifying for him. Damaged engine would have been terrifying for him.
Engine's horrendous. Yeah.
Engines, and the other thing that killed it is that put him on top in points.
Yeah.
When he killed Green, he was up by 7 points then.
Yep.
So now I gotta go get him. And I like he's got the boosting. When only 2 Seeks, he can boost away from my marksmanship and my arcs a lot.
Yeah.
So
Two's the break point where you can't. You need a 3rd ship on the board.
If Green had stayed alive, so if Green had stayed alive there, I'd have turned away the next turn, and then you'd have been critted, and then I can regroup and come at you, and I think it's a much more interesting end game. The fact you killed Green made the end game kind of predictable.
Yes.
Well, I think the one turn we were a little caught off guard was when you did the 2 damage into purple, you did that 2 straight, and Ryan had barrel rolled with purple. To get away from that rock and kind of be like, here, I'm going to flank you. And, that boost, oh my goodness, it put you at range 1 of him by like a hair, it looked like. Because now Ryan not only loses his auto damage into Boba, and it's just this. There's a good chance you just and you took away the marksmanship bullseye, so there's a good chance it's just you could even kill the Green there, and you got or you could kill that ship there, and he got a little of a weird roll where you got the 2 hits double blank, which you're like, okay, I just want an eyeball next, and then here's 4 hits, and you didn't get that.
Yeah.
So Nick, at that point the game was over.
Oh,
The only chance I had there is if somehow he boosts and he doesn't catch me in arc and I have marksmanship.
Right. But you could see it was close.
It was close. If that happens, I then have like a snowball's chance Like I can maybe, if I get some good crits on him, or like do what I did to Koshka, that kind of thing, I can come back. But even then, the problem is he can avoid 2 arcs, especially given where they were. Like Leighton was way the hell up there in Nebraska, and the other guys down here at the bottom of the board. It's like, well, okay. If Leighton had been in position to capitalize on the next turn on any crits or whatever, then maybe. But honestly, the game was over when he killed Green.
Yeah. It was a great game to watch, though. It really was.
It was a swingy game.
It was a swingy game.
Like he was way ahead after he killed Yellow, the first shot on Yellow, which was, just and then I think I took the lead when I killed Koshka.
Yeah, when Koshka died and didn't get that second seismic, that was massive.
Yeah. Well, and the other problem was the rig cargo shoot was fantastic. I mean, you double stressed me, triple stressed me, and the problem was those guys were basically out of the match for 5 or 6 turns.
Yeah.
And if they'd only had 1 or 2 stress, or they could have like Kate turn and come back, then Boba's in much more trouble. But the rig shoot was great. It was a great move.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
actually surprised you 4K'd there, Ryan, because I figured you'd play for the when I was talking about it, I was like, he's not gonna 4K. He knows the Rig Cargo's coming, and then you did it. I was
I
like,
wanted
well,
the
never
crits.
mind.
No, I wanted the crits.
Right, right.
I figured, okay, if he does it, like I'll be stressed to hell. But I need to get these crits on him, and I need to kill him because
Yeah.
what was my other option? I'm bumping into him.
Right.
I'm not going to get to shoot Boba.
Or all of a sudden you turn away and like now you've kind of like taken yourself out of the fight for a couple rounds, which you can't afford with those things.
Not after I lost yellow.
Right.
Yes.
After I lost yellow, I needed to take some risks to catch back up. That was why I did.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if I fly away, like what the hell does that buy me? Then Koshka's taking on whoever can't fly away by herself, and that's not good. And then these guys are still out of the match for a while. Like I needed a K turn and come back. And honestly, that's how the Seeklist wins is well-timed K turns.
Yeah.
Right? Because you catch someone in you K turn, you catch him in bullseye, and all you gotta do is roll a hit and they're taking a crit no matter what happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't, it's not going to win by regrouping and flying away a lot. You got to, especially against something like this, when you have Koshka like kind of bound up there.
Yes.
You got to do the damage. But I mean, Tom, it's Tom. Tom played it great, right? Like,
Thanks, man.
I can't be upset that I lost to Tom.
Yeah, that was
I can't believe that's our first game.
What's that?
I can't believe that's our first game.
No.
Oh,
No. I was 2-0. I was 2-0 against you going into this game.
2-0.
What?
We played at Celebration.
We played on Vassal.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you smashed me on Vassal. Yeah,
I
fair
mean,
enough.
the Vassal game kind of sort of counts.
Yeah,
But I'll give you more 1-1 on games that matter.
yeah. Celebration mattered. You didn't at Celebration. I'm pretty sure I got drawn into the only match that I didn't want to see in the whole.
Oh
room.
yeah, you were hard countered.
Yeah.
You had no chance. I had what Vi Corin and Biggs and a Rebel operative with TLT, and you had Han and Wedge or something. Han and Biggs.
No, I had Han and the way to get the extra dice.
Han and Jan. Yeah, you had Han Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Han never beats Vi Corin. Like he just doesn't.
No.
Like it was. I as soon as I saw that matchup, I'm like, okay, this is a win.
Yeah, that's the only thing I didn't want to see in the whole room.
So it was funny because I played you. I hard countered you in the first round, and then the next round I played Sasha, and I had Whisper, Inquisitor, and the damn Punisher, and he had 2 goddamn ghosts with auto blasters and Rourke.
Oh yeah.
Talking about going from hard countering someone to being hard countered, it was like, what the hell?
To be fair, that was the problem with the format. It was so random. You just didn't know what.
Yeah, you had and the only game I did have was against Piotr, and that was actually a close game. He beat me, but he had I had my Guri, Manaru, Palob, and he had his Miranda something.
Yeah.
I mean it was close, but
Good game.
Yeah, it was close, but he got it. And he won the whole thing, so good for him.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, that was fucking 4 years ago. Man. Holy shit.
Long time that now.
Yeah.
Well,
But that was quality.
Oh, go ahead, Tom.
No, I said I enjoyed that. That was really good fun.
Yeah,
it was an interesting game. I went into it thinking like, I wonder how this is gonna go. Like I was pretty against Double Fire. I've beaten Boba. I've murdered Boba before with this list, like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But and I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't scared of the matchup because
No.
crits on the fire sprays are terrible. But I'm not. You are a top quality player, and it's a little different when you're playing a top quality player than when you're playing not a top quality player. And
No, I agree.
This game still was. I mean, it could have swung either way a couple times.
Yes.
But you made a couple great plays where you got the arcs and you took the shots you needed to take, and they worked out. And that's what you have to do sometimes.
The guys, yourself and anyone watching really, was there anywhere you'd have thought that wasn't the move from my side? Anywhere I should have probably done something different, you think?
So there was a couple turns I would say where I was just like, oh, I wonder why he did that way, and then it was like, oh, he got to maintain the arc, and then he would kill a guy, And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Like, I question everything just because I'm always questioning everything. But
That's fair.
but then I mean, I think that I was a little surprised by, and I get why you did it, was the Koshka turn where she died, where you dropped the seismic, took that damage. You're like, that's fine, and I'm blocking these guys. I'm hoping I'm blocking them, and
Yeah.
and then when it ended up happening, obviously Koshka died on that, which was
Yeah.
that was just the double directs.
Low percentage.
Yeah. But the crazy part to me though was on that is like I was expecting Koshka to like hop over,
Yes.
and to see her go go to the left, which I think it would have been like.
I thought she might do it too hard left too.
Right. Like,
My
I
my
thought
thinking
we'd
there
see her
was-
like be right here,
Yes. No. I thought about that for quite a while, and what my hoping was that I stay exactly where I am. I block the two Sykes into me from behind,
Mhm.
Yeah. Then you can
and then I
seismic-
bomb this rock again the next turn.
Yeah.
Right.
That was
Right.
that was the thinking. Block everything up again for a following turn, then escape the turn after, having blown the rock up again.
Now, I guess the other question is, you tried to shoot at Purple, who was behind the rock right here that round. I was a little surprised you didn't go into Blue, who was sitting in front of you.
Well, blue was quadruple stressed, facing the wrong direction. Why bother?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Blue was flying away, and also I was thinking if I was going to get shots in the near future, it was going to be on the one below me.
Okay.
Yeah, I agreed with this. I thought that the target choice is correct. I mean, again, blue is facing the wrong direction, quadruple stressed. He's not shooting anybody for like 5 turns.
Right.
So, but the other guy can come around the next turn, can come around that rock, and that cuts Tom off from coming that way. If unless he shoots him now, weakens him so he can kill him the next turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was the thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it made a lot of sense to me. That's what I mean. That's what I would have done. Don't
Awesome.
shoot the quadruple stress ship. You can kill it later.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Now, he was triple stressed, but he was still more of a threat because he was in a better position.
He could,
Yeah.
like you said, you could come back around, kind of get over here, definitely before this guy could even eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, well played. That was awesome. That was really enjoyable to watch. Hopefully, we can get more of these like these match of the champs, kind of going on here. So, because Tom, you've recently won. It was the Sith Taker tournament. Is that?
Yeah, Sith Taker Cup. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, Ryan was the Steel City champ, making it
Yeah.
for the real Steel City over
Yeah,
in the
indeed.
fake Steel City. No, but I think it'd be interesting to start seeing some of these, because you guys, like I know Vassal League is finally kicking around again. And people are starting to play it a little more too. So maybe we'll see a couple more exciting games on there and stuff too. So.
Yeah. Will this go up on YouTube? Will it?
Yes, I will. I gotta actually hit export and stop being lazy. I forgot to hit export for like 2 other games too, so I'm gonna do that after I close out of this.
Oh no.
Come on, Nick.
Hey,
That's
I'm making a cutting board, so it takes a lot of time.
I'll share it. This was great. I mean, if you're ever looking for anyone to go on again, I'll grab a few games with people. It's always nice to play guys that have not played for a while. Or
Yeah.
So Tom, what did you think I made any mistakes?
there was the only thing I questioned was there was a point somewhere over here where most of the stuff was going sort of up towards the top left as I'm looking, like
Yeah.
your bottom right. But this ship joined the green one at the bottom, and it
turned
sort of no. Before that, he ended up going. He turned left, I think.
And then he came
Before
through,
he-
yeah.
So I just wondered whether, because it ended up being split like 3 and 2 ships.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
So
wondered whether you'd leave green and make it a 4.
I considered it. The
Yeah, fair
problem was he was only at 1 hull,
Yes.
and I didn't want to give you I forget where Boba was at that point.
I think
Boba at
Bobby
that
was
point,
in here, and then I went into that gap.
yeah, you were like here, and I did this. I turned this way,
You
so I
turned that
would
way.
get the rock to protect
Okay,
me
yeah,
because you couldn't come after me. The only way you could shoot him was you had to bank and then turn and
boost.
hope to shoot him at
Yeah.
long range. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I
fair.
did that. I thought about K turning,
Okay.
doing a 3K. I thought about it. I wasn't sure if it was going to fit. I think it was a little too close to the board edge. But no, yeah, if Boba just does a 1 straight and I K turn, I'm probably just dead.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So when you turned,
Then you K turned, didn't you?
yeah, I K turned the next turn, and then I came back. It did
That
take
makes
him out of
sense.
the fight for a little bit, but it was kind of like one of those. If
I
I
think-
leave him in the fight, I think he's just dead.
Yeah, I understand the logic now. That makes sense.
Because like these guys were both pretty healthy that were down here that you ended up shooting at.
Yeah.
And this guy was not. So if he's still in good range, I don't see you taking a shot on these two guys. You're just going to shoot him.
Snipe that one, yeah.
Which
No,
you
that makes
actually
sense.
did though. I mean, that's exactly what
Yeah.
ended up happening. Like Tom, you like this. You maintained like Boba. I think only had like 4 shields down at this point.
Oh, that was
And-
when I had 5 dice and I rolled 1 evade.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was annoying.
yeah.
With a focus, I had 5. I needed 3 paint. Yeah, it was annoying.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah.
I mean, but again, it was like you Ryan, you were doing everything you could to kind of like. It's not really a stall. It's you need to get these two guys up here, and you're trying to bump with everyone and shut down lanes. At least have one more of these guys get a shot. Like Blue came in, you bump with Latine, and or you tried to cause a couple bumps here, and then Blue just got milled off the board. And then Green and Latine just kind of kept swapping who's blocking who. And Tom's like, okay, I'm gonna and that's why that turn eventually you get Pink right here where your hand is at, and then like he's
he
like
barely catches him an arc. Yeah,
barely catches him an arc. Yeah, because you slave 1 that way too. Like you're like, never mind, we'll just bump into Latine here. And
so yeah, I mean, it would have been interesting if he doesn't catch him an arc. I mean, I got a shot that's not going to do anything to him at that range. But next turn now. So the problem is the next turn he's there. He's now a threat to Boba that Boba has to care about.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So like, yeah, that was another interesting swing because he's coming around, and if Boba continues to fly away, I might get some flanking shots on you that might crit you.
Yeah.
And now you have to worry about him. So that was another unfortunate death for one of my Siths.
Yes.
But again,
I mean, he has this with Maul and 2 rerolls. There's a good chance he's going to get high results, anyways.
He's probably getting like 2 and 3/4 on average, I think.
Yeah.
But with 5 dice and a focus, you expect to get 3 paint.
Yeah, agreed.
Ryan, didn't you learn early on that your Sikhs just don't roll evades when you need them to roll evades?
So, but honestly, here's the thing. Like, usually this list does not actually care about its own green dice because it usually has a focus to back it up. And I don't usually care about the opponent's green dice because I'm trying to crit you anyway.
Right.
So you'd think it would be very green dice dependent. It's usually not because. So I lost yellow. Immediately, and I shouldn't have. But even then, the game was far from over.
Oh yeah.
Like I still had a really reasonable chance of winning the game. So I just you just like any list, you can't have your green dice fail over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
So I did keep doing polls. Like I kept trying to get like viewers to like vote and stuff, and like at one it was split. And then it became Ryan, and then basically everyone was just like, "It's Tom," and I mean that was when it became 2 Sikhs left. But
that was. I think everybody. I think people who weren't watching the game knew Tom was going to win at that point. And again, it was when Green died. That really was the pivot point of the game. It was undecided at that point, and then that happened, and the game was over.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually thought about just conceding there, but I was like, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I guess the big question, my last big question is why 5 straight with purple here? Because when we were looking at, and maybe this is all in hindsight and stuff, like this is the final position. You got like Latine right here and you here, and you 5 straight. Now they're both at 1 hall after the last round, and
I considered doing the 2 hard and barrel rolling to put them like where this red die is to try to block Boba. I thought about it. The problem is, I think if Tom had done a 1 hard, still would have just lit him up.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other option he could have done is a 1 bank. And if he does a 1 bank and I do the 1 hard, I might like I'm on his flank, but then he's just going to boost this way,
right,
to the left and shoot him from behind, right?
Right.
And I only had 1 hull left, and the problem was I was trying Leighton was coming in, but I mean I could have maybe blocked to protect Leighton, maybe. I was hoping that Tom would do a 3 bank and chase, or just a 1 bank and chase after him, and then Leighton could catch him on the side of the flank in the next few turns. It was really I'm not sure it mattered what I did at that point.
Fair enough.
Right, like I could have blocked him, but if I block him, I'm just giving Boba a reroll, and Leighton's not getting marksmanship at that point.
Right.
So, I mean,
well, that's why I'll be honest. That's why I thought, we were Jack and I were talking about it. Like, does he try to block or does he just 4K? And we knew
I should have. So I probably should have 5K'd with 4, because if I'd have 5K'd with them, I might have had a bullseye marksmanship. I don't think so.
Well, here's the other thing. Tom, you did the 2 hard and you kept it where it was at. And because honestly, he had plenty of options here again. So
he's got
so he could 2 hard and boost in. So it was like I figured then that would give Leighton a good chance to at least maybe come back around for another round of shooting. Because if you force Boba this way, he doesn't really like that with Leighton all that much.
Yeah.
I mean, the big problem for me is that he's got rerolls in Fearless and Maul, right? So if he gets at range 1 in arc of me, he's doing 4 hits.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's the expected result. Maybe he's doing 3, but he's doing 4 more often than he's doing 3.
Right.
And like I can't weather that storm over and over again, especially with 2 1-hull Cs. So the only chance I had was if he was going to let me shoot him out the back. Now he wasn't going to do that, but I had to play as though he was going to, because that was the only chance I had.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, does that make sense, Nick? Like,
it makes a lot of sense.
If I play that he's going to shoot me in the front anyway, I'm dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I have to hope that he does something stupid. Tom's not going to do something stupid, but still, it's the only chance I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Hey, that's going to be it for me. I got to get back to doing some stuff around here, so thanks for letting me stream this, guys.
Yeah.
No, that was quality. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome, Tom. Well, hey, listen, we'll have to get another game in sometime.
Yeah, most definitely. Cheers for the game, Ryan. You look after yourself.
You too, man. Stay safe.
Pass the best on to the family and that.
You too.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Cheers.
See ya.
Thanks for watching, everyone.